Three, two, one.
Good afternoon, y'all. We have the beautiful Elo, the Avatar, and the gorgeous Kiyasha here with us today for the interview for Slab Labs Radio and TV. So I'm going to come to you first, Elo, the Avatar. You've been working on this album, and I know it's coming out soon. What's been some of the inspiration, something you've been able to pull from to be able to create this masterpiece?
My inspiration is a combination of things, life. But the biggest inspiration of all was COVID-19, surprisingly, because being shut down like that and really showing you that you don't have all the time in the world. Like, you either gonna play around with it or you really gonna go for it, you're gonna regret not doing it. So when COVID happened, being in the house gave me time to really just reflect on life. Like, I'm 33 years old, kids, I got the way, living marriage, I'm running a successful business, six-figure income. And the only thing that I have not done yet is actually pursue something that people don't even know what I want to do. So I started working on that, becoming social on Facebook, going live, talking to people. I actually started on the life coach end, really trying to overcome childhood traumas, because when you really figure out, understand why you don't go for something in the first place, the fears are always rooted in something that happened to you. So me dealing with that and then getting to this point at the beginning of the year where it's like, okay, set a date and just do it. Don't turn back from it. And that was it. When I made the decision, at first my artist name was J. Lunar. Then I changed it to Elo the Avatar because J. Lunar was the persona of myself in the light of teaching people. But I didn't want to be a teacher, per se. I wanted to just be like a 100% an artist in my own right. So Elo the Avatar represents the out-of-body experience that you have when you finally realize you can do something. Eloi actually means the chosen one in Hebrew. And then when you think of the movie Avatar, literally every time he goes to sleep, he goes to a different dimension. So literally the chosen one, and I'm going into that dimension of self-discovery. So that's what all of this literally is all about. Learning my sound, learning my music, and just going for it, because what's the worst that can happen?
Right. Absolutely. Kiyasha, we were talking before the interview started, and you said you was an actress. What are some projects you've been working in that's coming out soon?
So I recently got cast in 2 different projects. One is a movie called The Drop Spot, and the other is a play called Shadows of My Past. And the play, we'll be doing that October 8th. The movie, we're just about to get started with shooting the end of this month, actually.
Yes, ma'am. Great.
Shout out to the Marcus Bailey.
Shout out to the Marcus Bailey.
So it's another question for you, Kiyasha. I was listening to Simple, and like I said before we started recording, I loved how you sounded in it. I want to know, where do you pull your inspiration from? Where your sound from? Is it somebody that you've heard growing up, or this is just purely you?
I would have to say, honestly, most of my inspiration comes from the whole decade of the 90s. That's where my heart is. That's when I was born. That's when I grew up. So the music back then was real personal for most people. So that's where I really pull from. Brandy, Aaliyah is like my number one. Aaliyah can do no wrong. I wish she was still here. She'd be running the game if she was still here. But that personalness of all the music you listen to, like, it's very relatable. Everybody knows somebody or has been through a situation in most 90 songs, and that's where I pull most of my inspiration from. Is from personal things. It's things that I've been through or seen my friends deal with and stuff like that.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Miss Avatar, the album, do you have a name for it yet?
Yeah, it's called Eclectic.
Eclectic.
And I chose Eclectic because it's funny, but at the same time it's serious. Because when we were going through the process of deciding what songs to put on there, I was frustrated because I don't like one style of music. Like, I like R&B and neo soul, but I like EDM, I like rock music. Like, I love the guitar, I love like pop and alternative music. So I wanted me in there. And I didn't want to have to just put a particular sound because that's what people expected from a black girl. So I was like, why is it that? Why does it have to be that? I really believe that. And proven history that black people literally inspired and started almost every genre of music.
Absolutely.
Rock music comes from blues. Like, that's us. Gospel, that's us. So when I started really thinking about the phases in everyone's lives, you change as you grow up. No one stays the same. And then as even today, when you really think about the different things that you like to do, it's no one, you can't put yourself in one box and be happy. So eclectic, the literal definition is a combination of styles. It's more than one. So that's what that album is. It has rock music, it has EDM, it has hip hop, it has R&B, it has all of it on there. And it's all me.
I love it.
And I laugh because I'm like, when we go and load this stuff, what are we gonna categorize it as?
I love it. Look, that really goes into my next question because I was going to ask, if you had to decide what genre that this album will go under, what would it be?
We decided alternative.
Makes sense.
Because I don't do neo soul. I love neo soul, but you look at my playlist right now, I got a lot of rock music.
Yes, right. Is there any alternative artists out there that you would love to collab with on future projects?
Doja Cat, Rico Nasty, that's my boo. And it's this other group called Hero the Band. People don't really know about it from Atlanta. It's all black men, and it's a rock band though. And it's like they're up and coming, but those are the three, my top three right now. And as far as who inspires me, definitely Prince. Beyonce. I've been having dreams that I'm gonna meet Beyonce. I had a dream that I was having dinner with her. And I'm like, I don't know what that means, but you know, I look at them and when they give a show, they give a show. They perform. They don't just get up there and sing. So yeah, I think that answers the question.
Okay, speaking of performers, both of y'all are in an adult dance group.
Yeah,
That was telling me. Please elaborate on that for me, please.
Zodiac Dimension. And when we came up with the name, what were we talking
We
about?
were on the phone. We literally were like trying to figure out what it is that we wanted to name it. We couldn't figure it out, but we knew we wanted it to be something tying in with the universe and stuff like that. So I got the Google and stuff, and Zodiac was one of the things that came out, and it fit.
Love the name.
And I study, we study it. People don't know that Zodiac and horoscope is more than just, you know, your sun sign. We got to talking about a sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, and people don't know that your sun sign, which is the sign that you were born in, isn't all that you are.
Mm-hmm.
So we were talking about that, and then of course multidimensional. Everybody's multidimensional. Your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit. So when you learn about the pieces of you that you need to heal, that you need to actually give thanks to, that you need to feed, that's where it came from. So there's like 4 of us solid. We have a couple other ladies that come in and out with us. But when we thought about doing the dance thing, there are so many women who used to dance in high school or wanted to dance at some point, and there's nowhere really for you to do that as an adult. So people kind of lose touch with themselves. And as a dancer, you really have to find yourself, your self-confidence. You have to love your body as it is. So we use that to help build the confidence of other black women. Now, it's not closed off to any other races, but it is predominantly for black women specifically who have had kids, who, you know, literally once you become a mother, they feel like you never get the chance to go after your dreams anymore. So I'm like, you know what, yes you can. I feel like with our children, how can you tell them they can be whatever they want to be if you're not showing them what that looks like? So Zodiac Dimension is a woman's dance team, but it's more than just dance. It's about pursuing your dreams. It's about life. So we recently just got we're opening up for Life Jennings next week. I'm performing as an artist, and then we're dancing as a team. We've done a kids show to show that, you know, we can do stuff for kids. We opened up for a club setting to show that we can do nightclub stuff, promo stuff. But what we're doing with the women is literally showing them all you got to do is put in the work. All you got to do is put it out there. Put yourself out there, and you'd be surprised at what you attract. So that's what we mentioned.
After I love that message, I might have to, you know, give y'all contact information to my mama. You know, she loved to dance. So
Oh, come on.
I might have to send it y'all way.
Oh yeah.
Our oldest, I think, right now is like 40 something.
Oh, she fall in that category, so it's all
She
great.
right up in
She right up in there. She gonna fit right in. So we spoke about Simple, right? So what's some other songs that you have coming out, any projects?
So Simple is my only single that I have out right now for me, but I am featured on a couple songs. I'm featured on a song called Somebody, by the artist Sean Music, and then I'm featured on a song called With the Flow by the artist Chic. We actually I went to high school with both of them. And me and
She all over my album.
I'm like singing background on most of her songs when the album comes out.
She writes my hooks
I've
mostly.
written hooks for her, and I'm still working on my album, which is for October. But yeah.
Please elaborate more on your album. You have a name for it, a concept, how many songs?
I've been singing my whole life. I've sung at talent shows and stuff in high school. I've sung in college. But I never put out any projects. So I'm naming my album Finally because I'm finally getting out there and getting it done.
Good, love to hear
I'll
it.
be pushing her to do it too. I'm like,
I mean, working with her, I can't just not do anything because like she said earlier, she put out like 5 songs in a week. She finished 5 songs in a week. And I'm like, okay, I've been working on my music for like a year now. So I need to get some stuff done because I can't just hang out with her and not feel like I'm just, okay, I got something I need to be doing. And she always brings that out of me.
Absolutely great. We love y'all. Need that type of friendship. That type of partnership gonna go a long way. Y'all play any instruments? Y'all sing, actress, dancers. Any instruments?
nope.
Nothing.
Nah, not
I used to
yet.
play piano a while back, but I got bored.
Yeah, but
I want to learn how to play piano
I
because I
love
know it's
dancing to the
helped me
piano though.
with the warm-ups.
Like I can do chords and stuff. I can do like progression. I can do little things, but as far as playing like with the big dogs out here, no. No. But one of the things I learned as an artist as I've been getting my project complete is that a piano is literally equivalent to your vocal cords. It's literally a piano. So when they go and play the different sounds, I know that ain't no instrument, but it is an instrument. Your voice is an
your voice is
instrument.
an instrument.
So,
It is.
I actually learned that when we created MTI Music Solutions. We have a team of, it's black owned for black people. Everybody that's on the team get access to all the resources that we have. So if you want to put out an album, you get access to the studio. If you want to be a writer, we have a writing team. And that's really where we've been discovering, because I didn't even know what my talent was. I didn't even know, because I didn't know if I wanted to learn how to sing, or if I wanted to rap, or if I wanted to do poetry. And they were like, do it all. So I got a little bit of all of it.
She brought out my rapper side.
We did a cover song to T and Tamara.
Doja Cat and
Rico
Rico
Nasty.
Mhm.
So we did a cover song to that, and that's really, everybody was like,
Somebody was like, wait, hold on, you know bars?
yep.
Yep, sure do. I just kind of been sitting on it.
That's why I say it's a self-discovery phase. You'd be surprised at what you learn about yourself if you just get in the flow of doing it.
Right, absolutely. I know it'd be one of the best feelings. You think somebody gonna think it's terrible, then they come and they say, "Wow, this is amazing." I know it lights up the room.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
I literally just made that post today because, like, when I say one of the reasons why it took me so long to get to the point of wanting to put my album out is because I sound different.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody that has heard it, they're like, your sound is what we like about it, is what we love about it. Like, you have a sound that we have not heard. Like my other songs, like when y'all hear the rock songs, I'm like, we turn into hardcore.
We're gonna
Man, it's like, for real. So, I tell artists, like, do not get into this industry trying to sound like somebody else. Because why would an executive come and invest in you in something that they've already seen? Well, they might as well go where the person who's already doing it is doing it. Give them something else to invest in and show them that what you can do will produce. So that's been the lesson for me. I've been practicing what I preach lately. Like, just be you. Like, seriously.
Right on, absolutely. That's the way to be yourself. Right on. So I have a last, little wrap up question for both of y'all. I've sitting here listening to y'all talking about your careers and about just the stuff that who y'all are. And so, I wanted to know what is y'all 5-year plan? Where do y'all see yourselves? What's something that you want to accomplish within these 5 years in your music career? And I'm talking about, BET nominations, Grammys, I'm talking about the works, give me what you got.
We want to do that within the next year. Because one of the people that we have coming out is the BET coordinator for the BET Award show. So I'm looking to really show them, hey, this is something I can do. So within the next year, I want to gain the attendance of somebody that can take us on tour. I want to go on tour first because I need to build up my following. I need somebody that can help us get licensing, really big into corporations, corporate sponsorships. That's my third goal. And I really don't plan on doing this for 5 years, to be honest. Like, I want to do this long enough to where, after it really gets the ball rolling, I want to be on the back end. I want to write. Because I have kids. Like, I don't want to always do. But I do want to get in a position to where they don't have to go work. So So my 5-year plans include solidifying a plan for them.
Just building a foundation.
Yeah, build a foundation, generational wealth, breaking curses, and not just talking about it.
Love to hear it.
Same for me. My plan is to build a really good foundation for my kids. I have 3 girls, all of whom I've already shown signs of wanting to be something within the industry.
Both of our daughters hosted
Oh, yeah,
at the
they
kids'
together.
show.
Really?
I was their editor at the kids show that we did. They're both 8.
Man, how was it? I know they was ecstatic.
Man, it was.
My baby was nervous.
They
It was her
look-
first time on stage.
It was my daughter's second time. She loves to talk. That's what I really think that's what she's gonna do. She likes to get on the mic. She likes to tell everybody to be quiet and listen to me. So
Yep.
it was great. People love to see kids doing stuff like that, and I feel like we should really put more of an effort into instilling that seed in these kids. As a parent, we put the show on because there's not a lot for the kids to do in the summertime outside of school.
You keep them out of trouble.
What about the kids that don't want to play sports?
Right, they gotta go somewhere.
They gotta
Yeah.
do something.
Right.
So that's what we're doing.
And aside from that, honestly, growing up, singing, acting, dancing, that's really all I ever saw myself doing. So I don't have a plan B for myself. I am, however, doing marketing for MTI Music Solutions. She's my coach.
That's my degree.
Boy, y'all always keeping it in the family, man. I love it.
So a lot of what I'll be doing, we'll be doing something within the industry. I love to write as well. I know I'm not gonna be able to be the forefront at all times, but that has always been my plan: acting, singing, dancing. I would love to get a Grammy, a Tony, because I love being in musicals too. That's another one of the things I love doing.
Oh, we need to go to Broadway.
Yes, we do. That's a plan also, because I know people that are on Broadway. I have friends from Prairie View that have already been on the big
You
screen.
know?
You know?
You know? Absolutely.
That's sweet.
I'm saying, that is
Come
big.
on.
It don't feel so far out of reach anymore. Growing up, it did a little bit, but it don't seem so far now. I know people now. I've been actually doing it, and staying within this industry it's not so far-fetched anymore. So that's my plan.
That's great. It sounds lovely. Thank you, ladies, for y'all time today. I see very prosperous careers for both y'all in the industry. You know, I love what I heard. I love, about the album, your album coming out. I love how y'all had y'all children come together. That's something I haven't heard before. Friends coming having their own children host shows together. So thank you again to the beautiful Elo, the Avatar, and the gorgeous Kiasha.
Thank you.